All right. All right, everyone. We are going live because we have showers and thunderstorms off to our north. And yes, a tornado on the ground. It is exactly where I told you it was going to be this morning and where we needed to watch out for thunderstorms. And let's get into the potential. I'm your meteorologist, Bryan Burden, here with the forecast, the quick cast. Try to make this pretty quick for you guys because our activity in Lafayette is not till tomorrow morning. And the timing has changed just a little bit. It's a little bit later, more like 6 to 8 in the morning, but that's a good time for us, a better time for smaller thunderstorms. But let's get into what's going on actually right now. I'm going to go right now to the Storm Prediction Center, show you what it's showing us right now. And then when we take a look at it, we can see that Lafayette is still in the area which is considered enhanced, but the moderate area is right up just to our north. Okay. Now, the enhanced area to our north right there is exactly where the model showed it this morning and exactly where we were talking about the potential for tornadoes passing through the area during that time frame. When I go back and I look at it a little closer, and you can kind of see where I'm crossing right here through the center of that Lafayette down here. I told the folks maybe up near Rensselaer they had to keep their eyes open, and it appears there may be a tornado on the ground south of Valparaiso, in the open areas near North Judson, that kind of area right now. And they crossed across from Illinois into Indiana. Let's take a look at the radar real quick here. I'll probably have to change a couple things to get to the radar. Let me come back out here real fast, change my page. I'm going to go back. There you guys go. We're kind of going on the fly right now. We're going to go back to the satellite. There it is. All right. So now the satellite is showing you the thunderstorm itself. That's the one with the tornado in it. That lone cell right there. Looks like it's coming right along the LaPorte County border right now, just south of LaPorte, maybe going just south of Valpo, right in there. And the trajectory, it looks like it wants to run right up the river towards South Bend right now. So I cannot see it that close. I'm going to see if I can zoom in a little closer for you guys because I know we can get in closer than that. Come on, baby. Let's see what we got here. All right, so Lafayette's right here. There you go. LaPorte's right about here. South Bend right in here. It's moving just along the southern portions of LaPorte County right now. The whole entire cell is something to worry about, but on the southern portions of it is where that potential for the tornado was. Also back into Illinois, you can see where the cells are here. You notice Lafayette down here. Everything arcing over the top of us this evening, arcing over the top from west to east and staying away from Lafayette for this time of the evening. This was the worst time and worst case scenario time frame that we could get into. And luckily for us, that kept us kind of out of the mix. Now, Lafayette's just off the picture down here to the south on the southern portion of it. And you can see a lot of the thunderstorms have fired up actually even just a hair farther north than the model showed. I would say they're 25 to 40 miles farther north than what showed, but we still want to keep an eye on these kind of little tailings here, not in the Lafayette area because this is going to still stay to our north. The warm front is pushed to the north, and these thunderstorms and tornadoes are along that scattered area through that. For us, though, we're looking high and dry for right now. And now I'm going to go back, show you the model real quick, and we'll get you out of here for the evening. And we can get you back to what you'll be looking at in the morning hours as you're heading towards work. Okay. So I'll shift back out. We'll pop it back up. We'll tell the model, hey, I'm going to go right back here. There we go. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to the forecast models. There we go. All right. I got it for you. I already had it set up ready to go. This is where we were. See the band of thunderstorms right here. Now, this morning, the band was just a little farther south of that. Hopefully, you're able to see that. It was just to the south of where the actual thunderstorms have set up this evening, right? We saw the cell right here. This band is just a hair north of where it actually is. It's right about here. Let me go into the time frame actually and see if we can get it exactly right on the time. It's showing 00Z, so that's 8 o'clock. So that was an hour ago. Here it is. Here we are, right roughly at 9 o'clock. It's already starting to show it pass off. So it's 20 or 30 miles off with the actual thunderstorm being right about here. And it showed it more over Michigan City and the southern portions of Michigan. So these are actually a couple miles, well, we'll call it 20 miles south of where the model shows now. But this is actually farther north than what it showed this morning, which was right through here, right through this area right here. That's why I was a little worried about Rensselaer and then back down towards central Illinois. But the thunderstorms will form and keep going along that path off to our north. And then watch as we go through the night as the low pressure system out over the Mississippi River in central Illinois starts to move. And as it continues to move towards us, right, it's going to go just kind of along the north side of Lafayette, Lafayette being right about here. Right there's Lafayette. There'll be a band of thunderstorms that pops up around midnight or so. That's midnight to 1. Looks like it'll come off the lake, but that doesn't quite get to us. Maybe Monticello, maybe Rensselaer, chance for a thunderstorm or two up there, and that's about 2 in the morning for that time frame. That'll be the first chance for any thunderstorm to get into Lafayette. Will be right around that 2 to 3 o'clock time frame. That kind of jumps by pretty quickly. You notice it falls apart by 3. It's not much, but still looks like Monticello might have a chance for a thunderstorm. Anywhere north of there, definitely. That's at 3 in the morning. Then we move it a little farther in. Here we go. Model comes there. We look pretty quiet. There we are, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Now 7 in the morning. There we go. Our first line of thunderstorms start to get into Lafayette. This morning it showed 4 to 6. Now it's showing more like 6 to 8 for the first band of thunderstorms. There's a big batch down to our south. But again, this is early morning hours, more stable atmosphere. We will see gusty winds out of it for sure. Tornado chances fall way off by tomorrow morning, by that time frame. And you still could see some hail out of this as a potential too, with a lot of cold air on the backside of the system. The thunderstorms go through by 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. And then we just kind of turn to rain and maybe a clap of thunder here or there, but generally speaking, rain the rest of the day. And you can see how it's in and out. And then the points when it's not really raining, there'll probably be that gloomy, sprinkly kind of feel to it outside. So that's what you'll see. And yes, sure enough, there is the potential for some snow a little bit later on in the forecast period behind this system. Let me see how far out the NAM nest has gone on this. Okay, here's their 18Z run, and it shows the rain go through, and then boom, right there. That would be tomorrow night, Wednesday night, right around 7, 8 o'clock. There'll be a chance for some light snow to start falling in the area. The good news also on this front is the ground is pretty warm, so it's not going to take much of it. And as I look at it right here, it just falls apart as it goes across us. But flurries, light snow potential right there. I don't even think it does it really. Yes, he doesn't even give us anything for actual amounts. So that's not much to worry about, at least on the snow front with that thing as it comes through. And it's pretty quiet as you get into Thursday. And it's going to be markedly colder. Real quick on the temperatures for you real fast before we get out of here. Surface temperatures. Here we are right now. We're in the upper 60s to near 70, yet we have 40-degree temperatures and 30s not very far away, just 100 miles away. This is where all the activity of the thunderstorms are, is right in that spot in between. As we go through the night, we stay pretty warm. And then look how the cold advances. But then we're not as warm in the morning hours as we were in the evening, right? Now we're 60, 58 compared to 70. That 10-degree difference is stability in the atmosphere. That means the thunderstorms won't be as big in the morning. That does not mean we can't see a severe thunderstorm. It just means tornadoes are probably very, very slim chance. More straight line winds and gusty winds coming from the thunderstorms themselves. And then the temperatures just fall off tomorrow all the way through the day tomorrow, as we're down into the 30s by tomorrow night. And then by Wednesday morning, we're hovering around 28 to 30 Wednesday morning. Did we remember it's spring? You see a lot of this in spring. All right, there you go. And then it only rebounds back into the 40s on Thursday at best, which is about normal for this time of the year. All right, so that's it from here. Most of the severe weather is to the north, just as it was supposed to be. You probably could see some of the lightning off in the distance. That was pretty cool to see. Maybe some of you got some pictures and some video you could send in to me. That would be great to see also. And it looks like the potential for our severe weather will be tomorrow morning, somewhere around that 5 to, we'll call it 8 o'clock. Anytime, say 4 to 8 o'clock, keep your eye to the sky. Farther north you are earlier, the farther south you are a little later. And look for some very strong gusty winds, lightning, some heavy rain, and maybe some small pea-sized hail. Very, 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 very isolated chance for a tornado. So don't worry too much about that at this point. I am your meteorologist, Lafayette. My name's Bryan Burden. Glad to talk to you. I'll get back to you if there are any more updates coming up.